Hi, everyone. Welcome to Sociology 329. I'm Christine Rodriguez. I prefer you call me Christine. And I'd like this opportunity to just tell you a little bit about how I approach not just this course, but teaching in general. Excuse me. Um, First, I view learning as reciprocity. I want you to learn from me, but I also want to learn from you. So please use your ideas, your opinions, and share them with not only myself, but with everyone else. One of the reasons that I am interested in teaching this course is because I have been interested in corrections, or as some people call it, carceral systems, um, since the early 1990s. And that is because I have done some volunteer work in both juvenile facilities as well as adult facilities. And I am of the strong opinion that while people make mistakes, it is possible for people to learn from them and not to be defined by those prior mistakes. I've also become a firm believer over the years that if we provide people access to resources that will enable them to make changes in their lives, then many people will do it. I don't believe in fairy tales, though. I know not everyone will, but many people will. And so I also believe that how a society approaches the way that it punishes people who violate laws says a lot about that society. And while we do call our prison system a correctional system, I beg to differ with that label. And you can agree or disagree with me. You're free to do that. You don't have to agree with me. But when I look at what other countries do in terms of how they try to rehabilitate people, I am very much convinced that our system does not come close to what many other countries are able to do and have great success with. Now, I know that other countries are not like the United States, and I understand that some of you might think, well, that's comparing apples to oranges and not apples to apples. I get that. But I also know that our recidivism rate in the United States is quite high. It's one of the highest in the world, which tells me that logically, we could not say that what we do in the United States is working, not with that higher recidivism rate. And so I do think that there are opportunities for the US to learn from what does work in other countries and how can we adapt it to use in the United States. I hope that you enjoy this course. I hope that you enjoy learning about how our correctional or carceral systems work in the United States. And if you have a career in corrections in mind, I hope that this course gives you a lot to think about. So welcome to the class.